Roasting the World, where we offer an adversarial perspective on today's cultural issues. We do it for the intelligent culture. I'm your host, Keenan Robinson, Capone, Confidence, Mr. Robinson, whatever y'all want to call me. But we have a super special guest today. I've known this man for, about 20 years. We had a rap group back in the day called the Cashville Cream Team, you know what I'm saying? So we go way back. But our topic today to be roasted is entrepreneurship. Now, as a person that has several businesses and different things like that, this is a topic that's close to me because I would love to be able to not work for somebody and, have that generational wealth still come from multiple streams of income that I'm generating and not have to have, have to be punching the clock or somebody telling me I'm fired or different things like that. So go ahead, without further ado, introduce yourself.
I'm Greg Smith with Joe and Jay's Essentials, based in Chicago, and I come down here to Nashville because it's where I'm from.
Chi-Town representative. Okay. So tell us a little bit about your journey to becoming a entrepreneur.
Well, basically, just tired of putting in hours and working for a corporation and really not getting the due credit that I was supposed to be getting.
Okay. So
I'd rather spend the time that I was working for a corporation and put it into my own brand.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what I've been doing is I've been using my day job to fund, to get the products out because, I do films and film production and things like that. So I had to get the funds from somewhere to start it up. Mm-hmm. So my journey is a little bit different than yours.
For sure.
So I still work in corporate America and do everything that I do on the side also. Okay. I would like to get to the point where my other side would, is the main source of income. So maybe I can stop over here. So something happened to you recently. Do you care to elaborate a little bit to the...
Yeah, I was working at a corporation for 12 years. One of the best doing my job. Got the training people, wasn't getting the credit that I was due. People that I was training couldn't do what I could do, wasn't generating the numbers that I was doing. People that was over me wasn't generating the numbers. They were calling me on my days off, telling me, hey, we need your help, this and this and that. Mm-hmm. So basically I'm creating wealth for a company and they're getting all the accolades and not wanting to,
pay you what you're
worth.
Pay
me what I'm worth. Mm-hmm. So, I got tired of it and I was already building my company because I wanted something for my kids. So, whenever I pass on, to let them just build it up. So I started it about 3 years ago and pushing. About time to 10, they're going to be sending the orders out and pushing the brand. I'm just going to be taking them to the post office and let them do their thing.
Right, absolutely. And that's good. Now, what you said about passing it down to your children, I think that's important for our community because we don't have enough generational wealth, inheritances, and those type of things. Even like Master P. Mm-hmm. He started with believe his granddaddy gave him $10,000, and he turned it into a $250 million empire. So I think it is important that we pass down things like entrepreneurship and skills to the next generation. So what do you have here? You can go ahead and showcase some of your products.
Some African black soap, all natural products, plant-based. I have the charcoal toothpaste that has no fluoride in it. I have multi-butter lotion. I have a little bit of everything, essentials, black seed oil, anything you need that's essential for your body, I got you.
How does a person, let's say like myself, who, I don't know anything about that particular, lane, if I wanted to start my own side business or something like that, what would I need to do? Because I know you need to have distributors, people you get it from, mm-hmm. And I know you travel from state to state and different things like that. So what's kind of the setup for that?
Okay, so basically you have to see how you can get a good product in bulk. Mm. So if you can get it in bulk, you get it cheaper, and you can always make people feel like they're not getting beat, they're getting cheated out of their money. Right. You've been somewhere and been shopping and feel like, man, I might not have shit about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the main thing is to find you a connection, whatever you have to do to see if you can get it in bulk and do it that way.
Okay. Okay. So bulk. So you offer a product and a good, where some other entrepreneurs offer services. Like for me, I can come and film a commercial for your business
For sure.
and do that kind of work. But you actually have a product, so it's easier for you to say, hey. Here's the product, even if you put it on the website or whatever, or you got it in your trunk. Like, hey, here's the product. Hand-to-hand combat. And get the cash right then, and you make a profit every time that you hit the streets.
For sure.
So I know the Tennessee State University. That's my alma mater. TSU. The homecoming was this weekend, right?
Yes.
So tell us about your experience doing that.
Went down there. I knew it was gonna be a lot of people there because of COVID. Everybody want to come back. Check it out, first year back after COVID. So, me thinking, brainstorming, like, let me go down here and see what I can do with it. You know what I'm saying? I know people like to smell good. I know they like to now clear up their skin. Don't put a whole bunch of chemicals in their body. So it's like basically the right lane. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because it's pure, and it's something like, because a lot of people are going against I don't want to say GMOs or HMOs or whatever it is that they're trying to get, those parabens and those things out of their bodies. They're trying to go more natural.
Yeah.
So I actually am going to purchase some black soap from you because, I use black soap. I like how it smells, man.
And it works. Like, you just get some people just say they feel clean. It clears up their skin. It's nothing bad in it for you. You know what I'm saying? Black seed oil, it's aloe vera. All of that is made to clear you up, get you moisturized,
Right. So is this something that you went to like school for entrepreneurship, or is this something that you just came up with, or how did you come up with the idea to start a business? And do you have to go to school for that? Do you have some type of licensing that you need, or permits, or whatever?
What I did was basically I wanted to find something to where I could pay me first. Anybody else that you work for, 9 times out of 10, you pay somebody else first.
Right.
So me, I wanted to pay the business first, and then whatever else I want to put in, that goes back into the company. So first, this is my kids' company that I'm building up. I'm paying them first. So I'm gonna pay them first. Say if I pay them 60% and put 40% back into the company. If something ever goes down, we always have it to put back into the company.
Okay. So what it's about to be cold or different things. Sometimes it's slow, different things like that. How do you, because you don't have that regular steady income from a day job, supplement that income to take care of the kids and different things like that? And I think that's one of the drawbacks that a lot of people may say is health insurance. What do I do in the event that things are slow? You know what I'm saying? Like, so what happens when it's kind of a that, and that's why I keep my day job, because my son, my daughter, need insurance, as well as just being able to have that for sure check until it's not for sure, but that for sure money for.
Well, see, that's the problem. People too worried about the for sure money. When you're consistent with something, no matter what it is, you're gonna become a professional at it. So when I first started this company, I was all in different stores trying to find out what was the top 5 sellers of this season. I'm doing surveys on Facebook, Instagram, finding out what people like. So when you're consistent at it, every day I get up, make a post. I don't leave the house until I make a post talking about these products. So the main thing is stepping out on faith and knowing that you're not going to fail, because guess what? If you're spending 40 hours a week at this job, guess what you can do for yourself when you're spending 40 hours a week.
Absolutely.
And pushing. You know what I'm saying? If you go into a job and you're not, after your 40 hours, not pushing your own brand, then you're hustling backwards.
Right.
So the same corporation that I was fired at for, asking for what I was deserved, I come in one day, had my products. A lot of people, would buy my products, and they was like, "Hey, you can't bring your side job in here." And I stopped them. Hey, this is my first business. Y'all are the side job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm gonna push me first.
Right.
So that's basically what pushed me to just keep on pushing. It takes about 5 strong years for you to build a brand, you know what I'm saying, and get the clientele the way that you want it,
Right.
So that's what I've been doing.
So just to kind of pivot a little bit, I just finished a film, it's up on Tubi. Shout out to Peacemakers. I've been having to kind of go through that process because my first couple of movies, I had a distributor do the marketing, right? So I still would push it out there, but it was more, they were handling that side of it.
For sure.
To where now, I got a distributor that does not do marketing, but has the platforms. They can put you on Tubi and wherever. So now I'm having to go back and say, okay, like you said, every day, I got to post about my business. Every day, it's going to get on people's nerves. I don't care. Because somebody's going to see that and keep pushing. And all it takes is one, big break. And other people are seeing the work that you're doing, and they're like, oh, I want them to do this for me and my company too. So I would definitely 100% agree with making sure before you leave the house, posting something about your own stuff. That's super key to be able to put that time in for your own thing. So normally when we end a segment, we say you got roast or toast time. Roast time is where you get to say that it's something that our community needs to do away with. We don't need to talk about it anymore. And toast time is when you raise your cup to it and say, this is what we need to do more of in our community. Yeah. So you get a chance to say whether you roast or toast entrepreneurship in our community and why. Why is it important? Why do our kids need to know this? Why is it that other people need to know about entrepreneurship? So now is your time to make your pitch and talk about your company also to our audience.
Yeah, so I'm going to say toast.
All right.
Toast it because, man, that's what we have to do. We have to learn how to build for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people are scared to step out there and think, oh, I'm going to need this check. But when you're consistent, like you said, marketing. When you market, the object of marketing is to be seen so many places to somebody where they have to say, man, what is he doing? Right. I seen him on this bench, this bus stop. Here I seen him on a billboard. What is he doing? Let me check him out. You know what I'm saying? All of these top artists, they do that. You go look at their videos, guess what? Everybody in the video wearing a brand that they started.
Right.
So now everybody that's looking at these artists, guess what they doing? They go, what is this? And they finding out who it is. So that's how you have to do it. You just have to be out there, have to be seen. You got to be good to the people. You know, it don't matter if somebody's doing the same thing as you. I don't look at it as competition because guess what? Nobody can do you how you do you. Right. You know what I'm saying? The way you do your thing, nobody can do it better than you. Right. And the more you do it, the better you're going to become at it. You know what I'm saying? So I say toast. We need entrepreneurship in our communities.
All right. So do you have a website, an email address, phone number? Where can people find your product so that they can support your business?
All right. You can look at me on Instagram, JNJ4Essentials. Facebook, it's under Greg Smith. You can hit me up at 773-503-8999 and just check me out.
How often do you come down from Chicago to Nashville?
At least once a month I come down.
All right, so let's say, first let me say, my man Jeezy, I got him down here from the Chi to get on the Roasting the World podcast. It took a while, but we got you here, man. So I appreciate you coming, bro. Like, 20 years in, 20 plus years really, because we, you know, he lived next door. I remember taking pictures with this man when we was doing shows. His mama got pictures of us and stuff, man. I wish we could find one.
I need that picture.
I need that picture. Take a picture, send it to him or something. But I just want to say, you know, entrepreneurship is the way to go because you get to get that creative juice flowing and out of you. And, you know, I always say, when I leave here, I want to be empty. I want to give everything that I got. That's why I'm working on my 5th movie, my series, you know, my books and my, you know, my podcast and all these other things, trying to help kids also, because I feel like it's important to show them something other than working 9 to 5, going in, getting off work and, you know, doing the same thing routine. You got to do something to really push that creative side of yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Know? So until next time, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And please tune in, subscribe, like, comment, for another exciting episode of Roasting the World.
For sure.
Peace.
Peace.